remember guys I played with would call the official score themselves from the dugout. They'd pick up the phone and be like, that's a friggin' hit. I'm going to come up there and whoop your butt.
Let's start with Aaron Judge's home run called back. Was it a home run or not?
I thought it was fair.
I haven't spoken to one human being that has said, nope, what are you looking at? That's a foul ball. And then you review it.
But even the still shot, the ball's, this is the foul pole, the ball's like way fair, like over here. So again, I don't know if the angle's right down the line, but the problem is that you don't know if the camera, how can we not have cameras right down the line?
Minor League Park, as Judge said it himself.
But the foul poles are so low. The ball is obviously spinning to the left because it's got, but I mean, if you follow it, again, I don't know if that's right down the line. What did Todd was there? What did he say?
Todd said that was a crime. And then, yeah, go ahead, Kratz. You were listening.
Oh, no. I was just going to say, Todd said their angle was tough. The angle that they had was more directly behind home plate, so they're offset. That camera angle, the second one where they have the circle around the ball like it's a UFO because it went so far, that's from like high first base cam where they're set up. That's not directly down the line. Whether this is fair or foul, people can argue it all the time. How do they miss this? How do they miss this significant, like having a camera right down the line, having a camera right down the fence so that you can see home runs, fair or foul? Like this is a Major League Baseball thing to me. This isn't like they chose to play at this place. They had to because of the hurricane. They could have had this set up. Not going to put up a larger foul pole. I get that. But I can't say if it's fair or foul. Nobody can definitively say it was fair or foul.
Stop it.
That ball's fair. Second of all, why don't in every park can we put a stationary camera right down the lines? The lines ain't changing. Just put a stationary camera right down the line. And just leave it there. No one has to man it. Just put a stationary camera that you can see straight up and down. Maybe put a laser or something shooting up to the sky so the foul pole keeps extending. I don't know. There's got to be a way. We got technology now. I was at a game this weekend at Pap's alma mater, Mississippi State. A guy from Florida hit a ball. I was literally sitting on the first baseline. I mean, right there. And he hit a ball, same thing, down the right field line. I thought it was fair as hell. Umpire called a foul. They went to review, called a foul, but it was over the foul pole. You couldn't tell. But from where, I mean, I was literally sitting like this down the line. I mean, I was in the first row down the line. And I'm like, that ball's fair. And they said, no, foul ball. And then but still, it's like, I just don't understand how in today's world with technology, you can put a GoPro camera right there that you can go to and shoot a laser or something up there. And if the ball's on this side of the laser, I don't know. There's got to be a way to do this.
Well, we're in a minor league park. What if the Rays make the playoffs and something like that happened in the playoffs?
Well, they're not going to be playing there. Remember, they said if they make the playoffs, they have to play somewhere else. Them in Oakland. Sacramento.
They have to play somewhere else?
I thought that's what they were talking about. They might play somewhere else.
Sacramento will because they have no affiliation there. The A's don't really care about them. They're just using them. But with Tampa, I don't know. I don't really think they have another spot to go. They're not going to go to like Miami to play a playoff game. Let's see them get in there first. I'm going to tell myself to hold my horses. But Judge was pissed, okay? He goes, yeah, it was a fair ball. It's not on the umpires. It's tough in a situation like this. We're at a minor league park. The foul poles aren't as high. That's why you have replay. They have every angle, but that's a fair ball. Aaron Boone, who got tossed after the Judge AB, it was a strike. I mean, it was a nice pitch on a slider there, but he was just pissed about what happened before that. Boone came out to kind of be like, all right, you go back. We need you. I'll go get booted because I do all the time. And Booney after the game was like, the audacity of the call standing is remarkable. It's a homer.
True. I don't know.
True.
By the way, I'm not going to say what he wrote, but there's a guy in the chat, Brady Anderson Sideburns, that had a funny line. So, Scott, you should read it. But I'm not going to say what he wrote, but it's pretty funny. So it was funny. Yeah. Childish humor always makes me laugh.
It is. It's a little PG-13, potentially rated R. So we'll keep it on the DL for the
standing up for his guy. Aaron Boone, stands up for his guys a lot. We talked about Snit standing up for his guys. Aaron Boone we call them savages in the box, and he stands up for his guys. Man, I'll give him credit. He does it, and this is one of those times where he stood up for his guy. He took the ejection. Maybe he went down the street. Steinbrenner.
There's a lot to do.
A lot of things to do. A lot of PG-13 things to do around there. Maybe he went to the Bucs Stadium across the street. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a lot of places around there.
A lot of.
They got to fly out. He had to get on the bus. He was just the first one to get his bag packed.
More in a minute, but first, a quick word from our sponsor of this video. FT fam, I hope you have as much confidence as Penelope right now, who is an avid Spot and Tango fan, okay? And she uses the code FOUL, Kratz, because this is a personalized dog food subscription service that prevents you, of course, from going to the store to pick up the food, and she just gets the highest quality unkibble. That is what they're known for. And I know you love the quiz part of it too.
It's a super quick quiz, but it lets you give them the information and they tailor it to what is needed based on their age, size, activity level, all things that are custom for each and every one of your dogs.
Yeah, human grade ingredients in that unkibble. USDA meat, fruits, and veggies that are approved there. No artificial stuff, no preservatives. They've got the exclusive deal for the FT fam for a limited time. Go to spotandtango.com/foul. Use code FOUL to get 50% off your first order. That's spotandtango.com/foul. It's spotandtango.com/foul, code foul. And now back to the video. There was a no-hitter watch going on with Max Fried, and that evaporated in the 8th. First batter, Jake Mangum. There you go. And either way, it didn't matter because right before that, we get the announcement from the official scorer that they actually changed the Chandler Simpson error on Goldschmidt to a base knock, which actually made sense. On the broadcast, Michael Kay was like, could we just have waited, though? Could we have seen how this played out? I'm like, I don't know. What do you do there if you notice you messed up? Because
I'm actually better that he changed it now.
It could have gotten worse.
Because
Also,
if think about it, if he gets into the 9th, or let's say, God forbid, he doesn't give up another hit, and then the official scorer is like, they celebrate. He's like, just kidding. There's a knock. He did right, man. Listen, Kratz remembers this, but listen, Bill Matthews, good for you. Great for you. You made your decision. You said it with your chest. Good for you. Here's my thing. This used to happen all the time. Dude, I remember guys I played with would call the official scorer themselves from the dugout. They'd pick up the phone and be like, that's a friggin' hit. I'm going to come up there and whoop your butt. Right? And they'd change them. They would change them. Dudes would... Managers would call. They've changed the rule now where you have to send in video. The agent has to do all this. Literally, you used to have dudes in the middle of a game go to the phone, pick it up, and call the press box and be like, let me talk to the official scorer. And they say, what? And he's like, change that now or else. And they're like, okay. Especially at home because they also want to keep their jobs at home. I mean, we're human beings. People want to keep their jobs, man.
MLB stepped in the right way to fix that stuff.
Yeah. I'm glad Mangum got a hit because it took all of it out of it, but I thought it was the right call when he changed it. And he did it right then because there was no drama. Right? What was it? It was already into the 8th, right? So if he waited any longer.
Also, he was at 90-something pitches. He hasn't gone to 100 even yet this year, and I know it's early in the season. He's had an injury history and all that. Can you imagine, Kratz, if we're in the 9th, he's at 124 pitches, he gets the no-no, and then they're like, nah, we're messing with you. You didn't get a no-no.
When has that ever happened? Have they ever celebrated a no-no and then gone back to the official score? Because I have, even on the Yankees broadcast, they were like, that was going to be a hit. In the 6th inning, they were saying it when it happened. And then after they overturned it and Magnum got the hit, they were like, yeah, Chandler's probably was a hit. I love it that this guy, I'm not a big official scorer fan because I think sometimes they can hide behind the secrecy of, their decisions. And I think they give too many people hits now, but I think he did the right thing here.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.